to play game that I spent way too much time with. Actually, it was pay to play when I was super into it. That is PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. We have the patch report with a lot of new updates coming to that, and also a notable remake will be headed to PlayStation 5 at the end of this month, actually in just a few days, so kind of a surprise release here. We'll talk that at the end of this video. But first of all, Black Myth: Wukong, a game that initially when it was revealed back in 2020, I think immediately caught the eyes of a lot of people. Wukong and this big budget action RPG, yeah, that's gonna get people excited. And now we have a short film that was released in celebration of the Chinese New Year, and action RPG Black Myth: Wukong has been noted to get a summer 2024 release window. Developer GameScience has officially announced. Specific platforms outside of PC were not confirmed. I would imagine it would be a PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series title. By the time we get to summer 2024, you would have to assume the PlayStation 4 would be phased out to an extent by then, and this game, based on its technical prowess, I would imagine will be a PlayStation 5 exclusive title. We have seen notable gameplay of this game. Last year, back in August, we did get 8 minutes of new gameplay, some cutscene footage as well, so that happened. And back in 2020, when the game was initially revealed, we did get a 13-minute gameplay trailer right off the bat. So with a game like this, you know, it is inspiring a little bit more confidence in me that we have gotten a consistent stream of information. There's been games that I am still incredibly hopeful for that you see an initial wave of gameplay, maybe a little bit, and then they just go MIA for lengthy periods of time, and then you almost wonder, are these games even real? Are they eventually happening? There's a little game called The Day Before that's scheduled to drop on March the 1st on PC and Steam, and they are finally getting around to dropping a sizable gameplay demo here, hopefully later this month. But yeah, the game itself looks incredibly compelling, and again, a big budget title here to say the least. I think it's a game that immediately is going to get a lot of interest as we get closer to the release of the game. It notes, the story of Wukong tells more than just about Wukong himself. The monkey plays the lead role for sure, but he is still just a small part of the whole vivid world. There are plenty of intriguing characters and thought-provoking dialogue in Journey to the West, not to mention the veiled darkness we applaud when Wukong defeats these so-called villains. But are they really? Why do they go against our hero? Cunning fairies, brutal monsters, amorous lords, or coward gods? We are curious about their fear and love. Again, a big budget action RPG here, and Wukong was one of my mains in League of Legends, so a quality Wukong game is something that I still want to see. Obviously, this more of a different experience than what League is, and Wukong actually had a game release not too long ago. Unfortunately, that didn't turn out all too well. This one, obviously, on a higher bar. Currently, again, scheduled for a summer 2024 release window. That is so far away. We're talking 18 months away from now, so take that with a grain of salt for now, because 6 months from now, a year from now, a lot can change in the development cycle of the game, and it could ultimately be pushed back a little bit. But if they're giving us a release window this early, I mean, hey, at least that's something to get excited for. This is one of those games that was revealed by the time it comes out. It would be 4 years since its initial reveal until release, so let's hope it does hit that summer window. Alright, moving on from that, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds Update 21.2 has been detailed. There's an in-depth post on the official PUBG page. They do also note live maintenance schedule on console. It will be happening January 25th, 8 p.m. Until January 26th at 4 a.m. So that is Pacific Standard Time, 3-hour difference with Eastern Standard Time. The devs have a comment. Vikendi has been available as a featured map since its first introduction in Update 21.1. The featured map queue was sustained to allow players to enjoy our Winter Wonderland whenever they wish. But at the same time, we received continuous reports from certain regions on issues with normal matchmaking. We looked into matchmaking data and map usage rates based on these reports and proceeded to internal discussions. In conclusion, we decided it'd be best to prioritize active queues for a better gameplay experience for every player. Therefore, the featured map will be taken down from regions with random map selection starting this 21.2 update. Instead, Vikendi will be added to the normal match pool with an increased matching rate of 40%, so players will still be able to meet and play Vikendi more often. There are even more new updates for Vikendi this 21.2, so we encourage you to try them out. Obviously, they go over a lot of that Blizzard Zone is a major addition. At some point within the howling devastation of snow, a severe snowstorm accompanied by whistling winds begin to ravage the silent ground. Dare to step into the whipping storm and you shall face pure numbness to your senses. Welcome to the Blizzard Zone. You'll move slower, you'll have consistent damage per second, your sight and sound play will be hindered, vehicle control will be harder. A Blizzard Zone warning message along with activated arena UI on the world map will show up on your screen during the map. Kill messages for the Blizzard Zone have been added and available in normal matches and custom custom matches, but available in Vikendi only. The Fierce Blizzard Zone is now available in this update. It's a Vikendi exclusive zone and has been designed based on the other map's red and black zone features, activation phase, and location, duration, size, damage, affected gameplay aspects, effect range, and more. On top of that, secret rooms scour deeply into the snow, and perhaps you'll stumble upon a secret room full of high-tier items. Secret rooms holding valuable items are scattered throughout the map. Obtain the world spawn item security key to open a secret room available in normal matches and custom matches, and again in Vikendi only. They note updates on repair kits, multi-drops, and some additional updates were noticed as well. Sandhawk has gotten some updates as far as Ascenders, and then they have some before and after image screenshots on their official page. Some gameplay tweaks made as well. I'll leave a full link in the description box below if you want to go over the full update. PUBG is completely free to play now, so if you do want to check it out, you can download it for free. Check it out. I know some of you guys have your opinions on Battle Royale titles, but nonetheless, PUBG has been one of them that's been around for a long time. It was really one of the premier ones, and then Fortnite came out and got huge, and PUBG's still pretty notable. It still has a large player base on PC as well. The PlayStation community doesn't seem as strong as the PC community, but still, it's available for free. And why not check it out, as they're still rolling out consistent updates. Lastly, I do want to note the House of the Dead remake will be coming to PlayStation 5 on January the 20th. Now, this is an upgrade and a remake that will be coming to PS5. However, it hasn't been clarified on whether or not it will be getting a free upgrade. I imagine it would be. And by the way, the PS4 version of the game is on sale right now on the PlayStation Store as a part of this last wave of the holiday sale. It's down to $12.49. That's 50% off. The actual details of this port are pretty light, but right now we do know that there are going to be game and graphics and performance adjustments to PlayStation 5, so some improvements there. House of the Dead is a game that obviously is pretty iconic at this stage of the game. Isn't really something that I'm overtly nostalgic with, but nonetheless, House of the Dead remake will be coming to PS5 on January the 20th, and that's going to do it for me. Again, Black Myth Wukong, we got a release window for that, summer of 2024. We'll see if that holds, and again, 18 months away from now, so things can change at the drop of the dime. Always take release windows and dates that far away with a grain of salt. You see what's happening with like a game like Starfield and whatnot. Like that game just keeps getting pushed back, and there's rumblings that that game's not even going to make it the first half of 2023. So, again, take these windows with a grain of salt when they're this far in advance. I mean, things are changing at the drop of the dime. When a game is 7 weeks away, 8 weeks away, a game can get delayed. We're talking 18 months? Yeah, take that for sure with a grain of salt. Patch notes for update 21.2 for PUBG.